Airchecks.
Station, Gabby and EJ in the afternoon. It's time for That's Out of Pocket stories that you hear and you think to yourself, how, why, who, what, where, when, and why. Anyway, I'll tell you. So this 10-year-old boy in China took his own father to court after the man spent the boy's savings without permission, and a judge ruled in the child's favor.
Wow.
Apparently, he had been saving money from Lunar New Year, red envelopes, and other gifts over the years, and his father was supposedly depositing the money into a bank account on his behalf. The father was ordered to repay all of the money plus interest totaling about 82,750 won, or roughly $12,000. You know what? I agree. Like, here's my thing. If I'm working hard to, like, you know, do odd jobs or just, like, saving money that people are giving to me, I hate when parents spend kids' money.
Yeah, it is honestly messed up, for sure.
I remember giving somebody $100 for graduating, and their mother was like, I'm going to put this in the bank for you. And I'm like, he is never seeing that money ever again.
Right, like, you automatically knew.
And I almost wanted to say something like, no, that is for him. And I don't know if you can dictate that to a parent, even though you gave him the money. So I just sat back and just, like, shook my head because I'm like, this is going in the bank. Like, I was so mad at that. So mad. Still so mad. And this was like 6 years ago.
Yeah, I could hear it. You could hear it in your voice for sure. Very upset, to say the least.
Anyway.
Well, let's just say fans jumped to some wild conclusions about Jim Carrey's appearance at the Caesar Awards in Paris last week, but a lot of his reps are calling it BS. His longtime publicist, Marlia Leslie, said that Jim Carrey attended the Caesar Awards where he accepted his honorary Caesar Award. As you know, speculation was circulating that he was a clone.
Yeah, I don't know why people are starting to think that or started to think that.
I mean, there's a lot of side-by-side photos that are going online right now. And he does look a little different, but it honestly looks like he's had some bad plastic surgery.
You think so? He's also 60. He's in his 60s. So, he's not going to look the same way how he looked doing The Mask in Ace Ventura. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the makeup artist even appeared to take credit for impersonating Jim Carrey in an Instagram post. But, I don't know. It's just kind of interesting how this whole thing has gone. Now, his reps, again, we haven't heard directly from Jim, but according to his reps, there's nothing to worry about here. Everybody can relax. That's just who he is.
Yeah, relax, guys. Sometimes people want a little nip tuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's fine. Jesus.
Now, listen, I love me a good conspiracy theory, okay? You know this about me, but I don't know. I feel like it does look like bad plastic surgery, for real.
Right. It's fine.
Out of pocket. But listen, for these stories and more, make sure you hit up 184.9.com.
Every afternoon at 4:05,
Gabby and EJ are 100% commercial free for your ride home.
Wild 94.9.
The Bay's #1 hit music station.
At Cox, your internet and mobile price.
Credit stop if you cancel any lines. Qualifying credit required.
KYLD FM, San Francisco, Oakland, San Jose.
Wild 94.9 is an iHeart radio station.
Guaranteed human.
I can't feel it. Girl, pick up your phone, I can't believe it.
Hey, the weekend. Proud for me, it is Wild 94.9, the Bay's #1 hit music station. Gabby and EJ in the afternoon. Have you been caught up in the raft of Mercury being in retrograde? Because I feel like it has been retrograding. You hear me?
Yes, and the solar eclipse is going on, so it's both at once. Apparently, we might be able to see the blood moon tonight, but it'll probably be like around 3 a.m. So if you're up, just saying, you might be able to see a red moon.
Good to know. I won't be, but
right.
I'll see it when I wake up from somebody's Instagram story. The person's going to be awake watching it.
For sure.
Had a bad habit of missing lovers past.
The Bay's #1 hit music station.
Wild 94.9.
So long, untouched, bone dry, not a plant can grow. About time I get back on my horse to the rodeo.
Yo, it is Wild 94.9. You got Gabby and EJ in the afternoon. So apparently, fewer detectives will search for Nancy Guthrie. I feel like it's a sign of them scaling back. We'll definitely discuss it in just a few.
I know. I saw that the family had like a memorial memorial service for her too. Yeah, we're gonna talk next.
Not working hard. Yeah, right, picture that with a Kodak. Or better yet, go to Times Square, take a picture of me with a Kodak.
Gabby and EJ.
Afternoons on Wild 94.9.
You stepped aside with a vibe I ain't never seen.
The Bay's #1 hit music station. Commercial-free Wild 94.9.
It's so silly of me to act like I don't need you back. When all I can think about is that since I seen you last. Already falling for you, already falling for you.
Hey, it is Wild 94.9, Gabby and EJ in the afternoon. I feel like this makes me sad. So it's been nearly a month since Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. The Pima County Sheriff's Department is reducing the number of detectives focused on the investigation. Officials said that they are refocusing resources, but emphasized the case still remains active until she is found or all leads are exhausted. Deputies will continue to patrol in her Tucson area neighborhoods as the search moves forward. Hopefully they are able to find this woman, but I cannot believe that it's been a month. And I can only imagine how these kids, siblings, cousins feel, because a month not knowing where your grandma, your mom, your sister is just would drive me crazy, you know?
No, totally. And, Savannah and the family, they did, I guess, a memorial outside of Nancy's home this morning.
They did?
Yeah. And the clip, you could just see Savannah and her sister and brother-in-law. They are just they're
like
inconsolable.
defeated.
Like, you could just see it.
I hope they're still keeping hope
And I know
alive.
she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come.
Wild 94.9.
The Bay's #1 hit music station.
Take your jeans, take mine off me. Oh, girl, it's cheesy. I can't take no more, I'm going weak in my knees.
All about the music. Sing along with it. Dance to it. The music I love. Right here. Wild 94.9. My station.
You better tell, I treat you well, I will. It's good, I can tell. Come give me hell, come here. Your fairy tale, under your spell, I am. She gets Chanel, oh, well, it all. I guess I done ran out of options.
Yo, it's 184.9, the Bay's #1 hit music station. It's Gabby and EJ in the afternoon. So tomorrow is National Pancake Day.
Is it?
Yes. And you can get some free stuff.
Ooh, from where?
From a lot of places. Hang on, we're going to talk next.
I heard you calling on the megaphone. You wanna see me all alone.
Wild 94.9, the Bay's #1 hit music station.
Real artists, real people.
Guaranteed human.
We couldn't turn around till we were upside down.
iHeartRadio. New music.
Your boy, Bruno Mars, off my new album, The Romantic. This is called Risk It All.
For just a chance to win your heart, you could set the bar beyond the stars. I'd risk it all for you.
It is Wild 94.9. National Pancake Day is tomorrow.
Yep.
And you said we can get some free things?
Yep. I mean, for real, you could get really hooked up at IHOP. Like, you could get a free short stack of buttermilk pancakes tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. at participating locations. It's part of their annual National Pancake Day celebration. I feel like they've done this a lot, but yes. And apparently Denny's is doing something too, but I have not been to a Denny's in so long.
I think the last time I've been to a Denny's was probably 20, what was that, 6 years ago?
Yeah, something like, I feel like for me it was maybe 2019.
Golly.
Yeah.
Really?
It's been a minute since I've walked into a Denny's.
And why was it? Shawty keep wanna come round, she wanna get hit.
The Bay's #1 hit music station.
Commercial free. Wild 94.9.
I could be the twist, the one to make you stop. The icing on your cake, the cherry on the top.
ready?
It's a dangerous love affair.
Come on.
Yo, it's 184.9 The Bay's number one hit music station. Coming up next, Janine the Fiend is hopping on the turntables for that commercial-free hit mix.
Woo, that's going to be popping off just a couple of minutes. And you know we get super excited when Janine walks in because that means it's almost quitting time. So she's popping off next, y'all.
Yep, stay close.
Did I dream the whole thing? Was I just a nightmare?
KYLD FM is an iHeart radio station. San Francisco, Oakland, San Jose.
This is Wild 94.9, home of the JB Show with Selena, Graham, and Jess.
This is the 5 o'clock hit mix.
Commercial free.
Yo, let's get it going, man. On a Monday afternoon, it is Wild 94.9 The Bay's number one hit music station. Gabby and EJ in the afternoon. Hopefully you're having a great Monday because I feel like we are. It's been so chill. It's been so vibey. And I love that it's been so chill after the weekend that we had. So,
Yes.
you know, we're having a good time on a Monday. Hopefully you are too.
Exactly. And Janine, go ahead and take it away, girl. We're commercial-free on Wild.
In the city, maybe you should drive it, you call. Pick up whenever you call. In the parking lot in Tucson.